So Tom, we're at the end of chapter 3 already. This is incredible how quickly this course is going for us. It is a real labor of love to create this material for you, and we hope that you're really enjoying it. As ever, at the end of a chapter, we really want to reflect and extend, and hopefully that language is now starting to make even more sense after exploring the solar taxonomy a little bit more. We're hoping that you're getting to that kind of certainly relational, but indeed moving on to the extended abstract understanding it. And one way to always, a really helpful way to move in that space is through some metacognition, is through some kind of thinking about your own learning and thinking about your own thinking. So Tom, you've got a wonderful little routine for us called Compass Points.
Yeah, we're going to look at compass points as a thinking routine to close out this particular chapter. We recognize that there's been a lot so far, and we've been working through some really rich material in terms of maybe shifting some of your understanding about the taxonomy and how you might apply it in practice. And compass points provides us a really comprehensive structure to think and reflect. And so if you've not come across compass points before, we're taking each point of the compass as the starter letter for a type of thinking or a question or provocation. So we're going to go with, what else do you need to know or find out for North? So what do you need to know? So you're going to take some time to reflect on what else is sort of still, you're curious about. You're going to make a list. Maybe you're going to follow up on a reading. Maybe you're going to do some further work. Maybe you're going to connect with a colleague about some of this. We're going to then move around the compass. So what excites you about what you've learned? What's the upside of all of this? So what's the thing that is provoking some real positivity? Have a think about some of those things. What's your next step? So when we look at the southern point of our compass, what is your next step? What suggestions do you have? Are you starting to immediately generate some ideas about how you could apply this within your own practice? Think about what you're going to do next. And then finally, when we look west, we think about what worries you about this. So maybe there's something about the language. Maybe you're not sure if it's going to sit with your other policies or assessment practices or design practices within school. Whatever the worries are, take some time to settle on those, capture those, consider what your concerns are, and record them on the compass points reflection space. And so we have this as a framework that you can download. So again, grab your download. So get yourself a PDF. And this is a really, great way to do reflection. Imagine in a classroom where you've got these different points in the room set up. Maybe people, we've got Post-it notes going, and seen lots of those different versions of using compass points. And so we've adapted the language in it to suit this particular course, and we would encourage you to do the same if you were going to use it with your students or your colleagues. So download the resource for compass points, take some time to reflect and extend your thinking and your practice. Remember, our reflect and extend moments at the end of every chapter are a chance for you to really deliberately and intentionally reflect upon what's happening, but also to consider the changes that you're beginning to make in your own thinking and practice too. Okay, so thanks for joining us for this chapter. We've been excited to establish some of those key kind of parts of your new toolkit, hexagonal thinking and growth ladders. What a great way to really give students and empower students with the language of learning. We'll see you in the next chapter.